Just new bypass really simple security. How to exploit the WordPress website using CVE-2024-10924 and understand various mitigation techniques. But WordPress is one of the most popular content management system, CMS, and it's widely used to build websites, ranging from blogs, e-commerce platforms. In November 2024, so for that, quicker vulnerability was discovered in a security plugin, a violated security plugin used by millions of websites. The vulnerability allowed users to bypass authentication and gain unauthorized access to user accounts, including those with administrative privileges. Since WordPress is a CMS, getting unregistered access sometimes allows you to perform privilege escalation and get complete control of the server or network. Discovered by Istvan Barton from WordFence. Sorry for butchering your name, dude. This flaw was assigned a critical severity rating CVE ID 2024 THM 924. Learning objective: exploit a WordPress authentication through above mentioned CVE. How the exploit works, protection and mitigation. Rule prerequisite: understand the following topics is recommended before starting this one. How website works, protocols and service, web application, connection to the machine we just connected, how it works. The vulnerability CVE 2024-10924 arises due to non-enhancing adherence to security coding practice while handling REST API endpoints in a WordPress really simple security plugin. This plugin is widely used to add additional security measures, including Two-Factor Authentication, 2FA. Unfortunately, improper validation during the authentication process allows attackers to exploit API endpoint and bypass critical checks. WordPress entry point. Admin dashboard used for administrative management via WP admin endpoint. Only authorized user with valid credential can access this interface. Public interface managed by index.php. We have here WP login and not admin like they say here. And we have REST API. The API provides flexible entry point for developers to manage site data programmatically. It requires proper authentication to access sensitive resources. The well-known CVE vulnerability targets REST API endpoint configured for plugins to FA mechanism. It enables attackers to bypass authentication by manipulating parameters used during API interactions. The vulnerability occurred due to insufficient validation of users' applied value, specifically in the skip onboarding feature. How the vulnerability works. We have this one. To understand how vulnerability works, let's have source contribute to understand the control flow through the different pages. You can review some code in this one. Simple SSL Security 2FA RSSL. That's it. Skip onboarding. Check login and get user ID, login nonce and once, authenticated and redirected. So we have here skip onboarding, skip some minutes to FA onboarding process for a user by validating their credentials and redirecting them after authentication. It begins by extracting parameters from requests including user ID and login and once, and redirect to check login, get user function for validation. If validation user object is returned, the method calls authenticated and redirect. Redirecting user to redirect to URL. Parameter request. Check login and get user. It is integer. And here, I don't know what type this one is. And here, also, the vulnerability lies in the skip onboarding method, not validating the return value check login with the check login. Check login and get user. Even if the function returns null indicating invalid credential, the process redirects user to granting unauthorized access. The call to skip onboarding is carried out through the REST API endpoint. Okay, REST route, really simple. V1, 2FA, skip onboarding with post. So we have here, what do we have here? Verify login once. Return. So, check login and direct user function is responsible for validating user ID and login and once. First checks validity on once using verify function is invalid, returns null, ensuring that authentication failed if and no one. If nonce is valid, it returns the user object authenticated with provided user ID and returns it nonce. Nonce. Okay. The problem arises because skip onboarding does not properly handle the null response from the function. Skip onboarding. Skip onboarding. Login check. Nope. Skip onboarding. It does not have any validation of null like we have here. Okay. So does it? Well, the function does its job of identifying invalid credential. It calls method ignoring its return value, allowing the process to continue as if authentication was successful. Authenticate and redirect this function. Redirect the user after successful authentication. It assumes that the earlier method have already authenticated the user. It uses ID and redirect two parameters to redirect user to the desired URL. Okay. However, the function is called even if authentication fails. Therefore, the attacker is seamlessly redirected to the desired path. Let me try user. Cool. Boom. Nothing. No. Boom. Nothing. Okay. However, cool fix. It is important to know that vulnerability only works for accounts against whom 2FA is enabled. Good, vulnerable. How do I enable this one? I don't know. Okay. The chain of methods reveals how improper validation leads to critical security flaw. Skip onboarding, the return value for check login, is not validated, allowing the null response to be treated as valid. The check login and get user, while it correctly identifies invalid credential, it relies on the caller to handle its return value, which does not happen. An authenticate and redirect is blindly redirects user based on parameter based, assuming they have been properly authenticated. Now that we understand the concept behind development, let's exploit it in the next. What is a class name that holds important three function discount in the class? In the task, going for the how. Class. Maybe this is the class. Let me check this one. Yes, what is the function name that accepts user login runs an argument and validates them. Check made login and get user. In this task, we will learn how to explore CVE-2024-10924 for exploiting. This vulnerability is straightforward and involves sending the crafted post request to the vulnerable skip onboarding endpoint from the previous task. We learned that the endpoint accepts three key parameters. User ID attempting to skip 2FA onboarding nodes value which is not validated correctly, and the URL to redirect user after the operation. Let me see. Google post data. So, data. ID 1. about this one. Okay, this is it. Let me see. Okay. Result message missing parameter loans. Data status. Okay. Missing parameter. Log in nodes missing. Okay. Oh, I just missed this one. Okay. I will replace the redirect. Login once. Redirect. Nope. Okay. Let me do it. Let me take this one. Copy. Paste. Okay. Fill. Let me change this one. Use ID. One. Invalid. This is it. Close this one. Nope. Close this one. Jason. Could not resolve. Resolve what? Couldn't resolve. Remove. Okay. Missing parameter. User ID. Login. Nice. Let me see this one. I've just missed the header like this. Page. Move it. Type. Application. JSON. Let me try this one. Cannot resolve. We are back with the URL. Oops. We got this one. Redirect to. We got it. We absolutely got it. Let me check this one. Here we go. I have the cookies. Set cookies. Set cookies. HTTP only. Oh. Let me see. Let me see. What do we get here? Not here. Here, not here. WordPress admin. This is it. And this is the second one. Let me change this one and reload the page. Nope. Okay. So let me take this one like it is. Clear this one. Copy. Make new one. So now that I store, please exploit user ID 1, please WordPress login. So we do have access. So we get in this one, storage, That's new. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? Yes. Value. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Not this one. The other one. This one. Redirect route. Really simple. What do we say? Value. In the value. It's in the value. Okay. And name. Yes, the value. Name. And value. And now I want that you redirect me to the right one. Thank you very much. You can see that we just got this one. So after the cookies, you can see that we got this one. User associate or email address. Email address. Email fake THM. Correct. This second one. The second one. Do we have users? Do we have users? Okie doke. Let me fill this one real quick. Tesla. Nope. before. Let me see. Why would one? Take this one. Paste and go. Scroll to the storage. Get the one. This is 8. Name and value. Thank you very much. Expired. With it. Grace period. Please contact your administrator to access the configured. Okay. The first one. Locked in thing. Just click. Let me see. Tesla. Nope. I don't know. Which one I took here? None of them will work. Let me see this. Just did nothing. You can see that they already in the account. So Jack of all trades. Required for explore post. So let me gain this one. In the previous task, we've learned how to exploit. Maybe you've seen the API call to specific endpoint. Now we will discuss a few detection mitigation techniques. The challenge lies in detecting such exploitation as legitimate API calls to the endpoint can also occur, making this distinguishing between normal and malicious activity difficult. So it would be difficult to understand which is which. Examine logs to identify the exploitation of the CVE-2024-10924. We can rely on various logs that capture API activity events that are some method to examine logs potential exploitation. Check web logs for API calls. Let me see. Petit card access to card access. Let me request word really simple for the sake onboarding. Okay. With unusual parameters like repeated post request with endpoint request varying more. User ID log in nonce. I don't know, dude. Meta post. Sync query. Okay. Analyze authentication logs for two-factor authentication. Is bypassed. Indicators of potential exploitation, including failed login attempts. Following by 1,000 success login without 2FA validation logs and administrative accounts for unexpected geolocation or devices. Simple. If you are SIM solution, medication, okay, try chat login and get a user and catch new WP REST response 403 get message get authenticate redirection. So we have here exception. When we have exception in here, maybe no exception. Apply the official patch update. Really simple. Security plugin to version 9.1.2 or later. Update is led. So you are notified as soon as exploitation attack is made. Developers must implement proper input validation, rigorous error handling. As a security engineer, you identify a call of real simple V1 2FA skip endpoint develop. Does that config the user is 200% AI infected? Have you understood it? Yep. So we have one of the most widely seen as platforms. Plugins are food targets for attackers. It is highly recommended that all plugins include really simple security be updated to avoid exploitation of such vulnerabilities. In this room, we covered the following: the works of security vulnerability, real simple security plugin, how attackers can exploit vulnerability to bypass two-factor authentication. Let me see the code. I didn't. So the code, let me see. In here. Exploitation. So we have requests imported. We have the URL, JSON, response successful, and we have cookies, get cookies ticked, and we're presenting the cookies to the terminal. Okay, nothing too hard in here. So, good room. Thanks for that. Bye bye for now.